Spirit was telling me while they were telling me to be okay with it. Maybe somebody couldn't get here till a bit later. So we're going to do our collective message at the beginning of this first. If anybody wants to donate, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list in the description box below. When you get on here, leave your question and only leave it once, because it's really hard trying to go through and read each question when somebody repeats theirs 5 to 10 times. So make sure you leave your question once, and I will go through them in the order they come up. If I don't make it to your question, then you can try to make it in next month. Put your little notification bell on. That way you can get here quicker. And I do this once every month, usually the first week of the month. Then I also do questions on Thursday for payment. And I do personal readings as well. And you can find the information on that in the description box below. So we're going to do this collective message, and then we'll get into answering questions. At this moment, you are definitely in a very strong warrior energy, or you're coming into this strong warrior energy. Unbreakable, untamable, ready to stand and fight for what you believe in, and very protected in doing so. There could definitely have been a somewhat abusive situation that you were in the past. A situation where you may have brought a lot of peace into somebody's life, and they did not bring the same level of peace into your life. The song that's coming to mind right now: I will go down with this ship, and I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always will be. So somebody could have some very extreme loyalty, and it says, who are you? Who am I? What are we doing? So you might be questioning, who are you? Who is this person? What are you guys doing? What are you building? Everybody could be messaging a fair amount as well. There's this energy of being very non-judgmental, very open-minded. Somebody may be extremely non-committal, though, and not as loyal to you as you have been to them, or you have dealt with this in the past. Fear everything and run, or face everything and rise. No fear. You're getting a new chance at life. Right now, you may be feeling very sad or hurt or lost in some sort of way, but you're going to be getting a new lease at life. The seeds that you've been planting and nourishing are starting to grow. You may be going out and having fun and really making some new connections, making some new friends, getting your life back in a way. And now that's reminding me of, I do my head toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. They are cold and calculating. They will pinpoint your weakness and use it against you. They target others with high emotions. Know any robots? Ones who do this? They just might be using you as a scapegoat. So also you could be dealing with some scapegoating energy as well, where people are trying to say that you were the problem in a situation because they didn't want to be seen as the bad guy. This could actually be somebody that you refused to see as the bad guy as well, even though they pointed out the truth to you. And still, at the end of the day, this person could not do the same themselves. They couldn't hold themselves to that same standard as you hold yourself. They don't have that same level of integrity. It takes time to build those things sometimes. So, hi, Sanch. Nice to see you. Hi, Leia. Good to see you, too. Hi, Kanchan. Nice to see you, everybody. Glad you guys could make it today. So, Leia, will a new job be coming towards you soon? Let's see what the energy of this is. We have the bear. We have the goose. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Power and inner knowing. The Tower. And the 10 of Coins. So, Everything that has fallen apart and everything that has gone wrong, everything that you feel like has kept you stuck or stagnant or has really ripped apart your world in some sort of way, all of that stuff has happened for a reason. For some reason, I'm picturing the dragon off Shrek and how they had to pass that dragon to get to Fiona and get her out of there. And as much as they wanted it to be somebody in particular who went in there and got her, it ended up being the person that was meant to. There's something that you are meant to do, something that you're meant to be working on. If this job has anything to do with kids, I feel like you may very well get this job. Actually, honestly, I feel like you're going to be getting this job either way. But if this job is not something that you really enjoy, you're going to notice very quickly, and you're going to be okay with tearing things down to build them up again because of the fact that you've had them all fall apart so many times that now you're okay with dismantling them yourself. And you know that it's actually going to go much more smoothly if you do it yourself. Whatever position you end up in, you're going to be feeling very happy, very joyful, very optimistic. You're going to be spreading a lot of love and happiness throughout it. You are definitely meant to be a part of a community, to feel like you belong. The bear, power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and I go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Goose, inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident that you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Exactly. I was really feeling that like loyal, supportive community behind you, backing you up. There's going to be people behind you and backing you up. People that are really ready to go to bat for you in some way. Vibes rising. Yeah, your vibes are rising. Everything in your life is really shifting and changing. All I loved alone. Alone by Edgar Allan Poe is the poem that's coming into my mind right now. You could really feel like there's nobody out there like you, like you don't belong, or like you can't find those people that share some of the same beliefs as you. But I really feel like where you end up is going to be somewhere where a lot of people share the same beliefs as you. Exercise lifts your mood. Make sure that you're getting enough exercise, fresh air, sunshine, things like that, because it's really going to help to raise your vibes and improve your mood. I feel like your vibes are going to have a lot to do with whether or not you are able to walk into this position. So, definitely a lot of financial stability is coming your way, though. You got the Ten of Pentacles out of both tarot decks that are out here. So you're definitely going to be doing something that's going to be very lucrative, very sustainable. You're welcome, Leah. Thank you. Margaret, will your sister ever stop attempting to alienate you from your niece's life and allow your niece to have your presence, love, and support? You're very welcome, sweetheart. So we got Black Jaguar, Old Soul, Dragon, Supernatural. Out of curiosity, were you born in the year of dragon? In the year of the dragon? Mostly because I was born in the year of the dragon, so, you know, it'd be kind of cool if you were. My ex-husband was too, but I was born in 88 and he was born in 76. So we were the year of two different elements of dragons. It does make a difference. Will your sister ever stop attempting to alienate you from your niece's life and allow your niece to have your presence, love, and support? I feel like you're going to be seeing things from a very different perspective in the near future. This delay, this pause, this ending is causing a massive transformation. It's allowing you to be able to look inside yourself and gain that self-love. There's a lot of times when we feel like we are to blame for everything, that we can take and read into a lot more the things that people are doing. We can take it much more personally, and we can feel it much stronger. Sometimes we can actually manifest it into being just by believing it. I feel like there's going to be some communication coming in the near future. It's not going to be like the biggest, most substantial communication, but it's going to feel that way. There might even be an apology coming in and an expression of love. Old soul, walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. What is it that you really want? Do you want to heal this connection? Do you want to bridge this gap? Do you want to be there for your niece, and how bad do you want it? Are you willing to sacrifice your pride in order to step in there and be in your niece's life? Would you be willing to apologize for the things that you have done? Regardless of whether or not you receive an apology for the things she's done, that's on her, not on you. But I'm sure there's things that you can think of and times that you feel like you might have not necessarily done the best thing in the situation. I'm going to grab a couple of the picture messages too, just to get some extra clarity on this. Might be saving up for something, finding it very hard to do so. Warm hugs. Yeah, there's going to be an apology given. Coming in, possibly, I'm feeling like your sister, but your niece might actually be apologizing for something in particular too. For wanting the attention on her. There's going to be a reunion of sorts. And it's going to feel like everything is kind of brand new. I feel like there is a lot to do with your parents as well. That everyone's doing the best they can with the tools that they have. And you're going to be able to find a lot of forgiveness in your heart for the situation. And I also feel like you're really going to be willing to just let things be what they are and play out how they play out. You're going to do your part. You're going to say what you need to say. You're going to be connecting in the way you need to connect. And then you're just going to be able to drop it and let it go and move forward. And that's what's going to kickstart it into a new level and a different way of being. Hi, Sanch. So, what can you expect for the rest of this week, Sanch? We have the tiger, fire, butterfly, rebirth. Some massive transformations. You can expect some massive transformations. Transformations that help you to blend all parts of yourself in a greater way. Some transformations that allow you to be more okay with both your masculine and your feminine side. Transformations that allow you to listen more clearly to your intuition and your instincts. I feel like you're going to be acting on something in an instinctual way because you're realizing that whatever it is that you're getting ready to act on is extremely beautiful. Even if it wasn't what you wanted in the first place, you're noticing that this is what you're wanting now because it's something that has really caught your attention and caused you to see a lot of beauty around you and within you. Follow me, Uncle Cracker. Follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night, and if you wanna leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. You don't know how you met me, you don't know why you can't turn around and say goodbye. All you know is when I'm with you, I make you free and swim through your veins like a fish in the sea. This could be an experience that is going to allow you to drop some of your judgments as well. This could also be an experience that's going to remind you of your childhood in some way. There could have been an experience that you went through that reminded you of your childhood in some way, and whatever memories it brought up could have caused an ending in a situation. You're going to be really diving into your roots, examining them and understanding who you are and what you want. You may be really healing a lot of your inner child wounds from a certain time period of abuse in your past. You're going to be healing a lot of those, and you're going to be putting them to rest. And you're going to be able to come out the other side as a brand new person. I also feel like you're going to be able to be a lot more fun, easygoing, a lot more joyful and happy. You're going to be able to live in the moment a lot more. You're not going to feel like you need to be so hyper vigilant over everything going on because of this experience that you're going through. Learning to love yourself. You're going to be getting over some shame, some guilt, some sadness and loss over the past. You're going to be letting go of the pain. You're going to be letting go of the shame, of the guilt. You're going to be letting go of how you handled things in the past too. Realizing that you were doing the best that you could. I feel like you may have let people drain the life out of you in ways in the past. And you are now starting to accept your responsibility in that in a way. Really starting to see where you might have added to that by giving your power away. And you're going to be forgiving yourself and forgiving those that you dealt with so that you can move forward finally. Letting go of the past. Let's see if they could give us some actual things that are going to be happening throughout this week. My readings always end up that way, though. It's different from others, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Yep. You might be working on something that makes you really happy. And you might even be working on something with someone as well. I feel like the majority of the time, though, working alone is something that makes you extremely happy too. But I also feel like the reason that you enjoy working alone so much is because of this tendency to give your power away and give everything you are to a situation. So you're going to be learning how to give, but also how to receive and how to not overdo it. How to have that more equal give and take. How to stop yourself from just pouring everything on everybody and leaving nothing for you. You're going to be spending some time alone this week. I feel like you're going to be spending some time alone this week. Taking time to look inside yourself, taking time to deal with you, taking time to build yourself up, maybe even taking a nice hot bath and being able to just relax and not have to worry about anything going on. Because this is you time. And you deserve love as much as anybody around you. So you're going to be giving yourself love this week. And you're going to be feeling good about it instead of feeling bad about it or ashamed about it or like everything's going to fall apart without you or you're responsible for anything going on with anybody else while you're taking care of you. Because you're not. Yeah, it could definitely have been something when you were around 10 years old. Fairy Len. Is that boy your twin flame? Things get a little bit messy, but I want to fight with him. Personally, do I believe that there is somebody out there for everyone? Yes. But I also believe that there are many people. I believe that believing somebody else is your other half is very toxic because you are whole on your own. You do not need anybody else to complete you. You are whole on your own. But is this somebody that you are meant to be with? I can answer that question. Or is this situation something that's meant to end at this point? So, Fairy Lynn, is this situation something you are meant to stick with or something that is meant to end at this point? Night and day, poisonous tears, emotional manipulation, sadness, loss, and pain. I am proud of me. Being able to express your true emotions. Clown downtown. Yeah, this guy's fucking with you. This guy is gaslighting you, possibly even scapegoating you. This person you're dealing with is a joke. And really, they're playing themselves. I feel like they're playing themselves. They are thinking they're playing you. But at the end of the day, I really do think that they're playing themselves. They could definitely be using emotional manipulation. Breadcrumbing is a very big possibility. I know a lot of people that think they're in a twin flame relationship because there was somebody who's ghosting and breadcrumbing. Somebody who has caused a toxic obsession in them because they are very codependent. So you really need to work on this feeling of being fine on your own and knowing that you don't need anybody else to fulfill you or to complete your life. You can be emotionally fulfilled. You can be financially fulfilled. You can be everything fulfilled without having a partner in your life. Once you feel good on your own, that's when a partnership is a bonus, and it's not something that you're settling for or accepting less than you deserve. It's something that is actually worth working towards, and somebody that is actually doing the right things by you. If you can't tell somebody, hey, you not messaging me back really hurts me and I don't like it, then there's a problem. You're not expressing your real emotions because you are too afraid. Now, if you are not too afraid to do that, and that person continues with that same behavior, then they do not feel like this relationship is worth pursuing or prioritizing. They're giving you the bare minimum to keep you chasing them so that they can keep coming in when they want to come in and keep taking off when they want to take off. So remember that. Bison, abundance. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. What do you have in your life right now to be grateful for? Shift your focus to that. Shift your focus to the people around you that you love, that support you. Shift your focus to your job, if it's something that you really enjoy doing, or if it isn't, maybe it's time to look for a new one. Shift your focus to the things around you that are your goals, that are your dreams. Shift your focus to you and make you a priority, because you will show other people how to treat you. And if you're not making you a priority, no one else is going to either. Nobody else is going to feel like it's worth it because you don't feel like it's worth it, right? Polar bear, mystic. So right now you might be feeling extremely alone. There's a song called The Mystic. One more bullet to the chest and I'm alone. My mama doesn't write, my mama doesn't call, my sister doesn't write. They'd probably laugh if I told them I was going to end it tonight. They won't even know I'm missing until they pull me from the mystic. So it's time to start connecting with people again. It's time to start getting out there again. Take yourself on a fucking date. Don't worry about this person and what they're doing and your fucking loyalty to them. If you meet somebody that you like while you're out there, fucking talk to them, flirt with them, have a good damn time. And it is perfectly fine to be single and to explore your options and to really get to know some people before you start giving them a bigger position in your life as well. There is a need for a balance of heart and mind, both. A shift in your perspectives. You definitely are gaining a shift in your perspective at this time. New motivation, new passion, new drive. New things are going to be starting to make you feel inspired and make you feel good about life. But that's if you can leave behind and let go of the idea of this person that is pulling on your energy and causing you to stop living your life because they aren't around. It's time to live your life. It's time to see all the options that you have in front of you. You have so many fucking options in front of you. You could go anywhere, be anyone, do anything. Especially since you're single. You can go anywhere, do anything, be anyone. What is it that you want to do? And what is it that you are avoiding doing because you're afraid of doing it? Because you're afraid of focusing on yourself could be part of the reason why you're focusing on this other person so much. 1010 is on the screen right now. Queen of Cups. Knight of Cups. Yeah, at this time, you are deciding that anybody who is emotionally unavailable, no, you're not getting any of my attention and love. Anybody who's a player, anybody who's spouting off all this flowery, beautiful things, but never actually acting on any of those things, they don't deserve your time and your energy. They can be as charming as they like, and some of them can be extremely charming. But that doesn't mean that they are emotionally equipped to deal with a relationship. And that doesn't mean that they are emotionally mature. That doesn't mean that they deserve your time or your energy or your effort or your commitment and loyalty. Be compassionate, understanding, and forgiving of yourself as you examine these things inside of you and as you level up emotionally. It's time to really guard your cup of love. Not go cold-hearted, not get rid of it, to still have that beautiful, loving energy, that nurturing, empathetic energy, but also to detach yourself enough that you are not destroying yourself for others. 1111 is on the screen right now too. When you are able to come into alignment with yourself, with your purpose, to feel whole on your own, then you will run into somebody who is your equal and who is ready for that life as well. Be proud of yourself for everything you have done and for everything you've been able to make it through and for being able to release this situation once and for all, because it's time and it's happening now. So, Alfredo. Oh, Kenshin, sorry. General for you. Music box. The song Once Upon a December is coming up. Dancing bears, painted wings, things I almost remember. And a song someone sings once upon a December. Someone keeps me safe and warm. Horses prance through a silver storm. Figures dancing gracefully across my memory. So you could actually be remembering some things that you have forgotten in the past. Maybe even things about your childhood or some of the ways that you felt at times. There could have been times where you were hurting or where you were feeling lost. And maybe the people around you that were not always the best at showing love may have actually been there to support you, to love you, to try to help you feel better. Also, you could be finding out about an unexpected betrayal as well. Or maybe this unexpected betrayal is what triggers some of these memories. Or changes some of your perspectives. There's something to do with pizza here too. Puffin, partnership. Dog, friend. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. Dog, friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. Peacock, vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Try not to get caught up in pride or ego or needing to be the star of the show constantly. Try to give the spotlight away to others at times because true beauty is found within. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Recognize the beautiful things about you, the way that you stand out, the way that you shine, the way that you sparkle. You may be getting stuck in your head a lot lately. You may be creating your own prison inside of your mind. And this could be because you might be a little bit unbending, unyielding in certain situations. You might be very harsh in your words in certain situations or overly critical of yourself or others. And it could be causing some communication difficulties, but you have it inside of you to be able to communicate very effectively and to be able to bridge these gaps. It's time to really deal with your anxiety and try to get that under control. Lemon oil and orange oil are really good for that. Also, grapefruit oil, essential oil, is very, very, very good for that, especially for like mood disorders or any kind of emotional problems that go with it. Really being able to stop being so hard on yourself. It's time to take a break and it's time to just enjoy yourself. It's time to focus on those things that are most important to you in your life. It's time to take some time for things that bring you happiness and joy and also put you in that childlike state again. You may have had to grow up very quickly. You may have had to be responsible for things very early. And now you may really wear yourself out to complete exhaustion trying to take care of everything. But it can burn you out and cause you to not be able to think as well or to not be able to think as clearly or not be able to even get done what you're wanting to get done. So make sure that you are taking some time out for you too and for fun and just enjoying yourself. Yeah, you might be overthinking far too much to be able to create the life that you desire. So it's time to just get grounded, get in that peaceful state. It's time to do things that get you out of your mind a bit. Drawing, writing, painting, exercising, going on a walk, going on a jog or a run, watching a good movie. If you haven't watched a good movie in a while or reading a good book, all of those things can really get you very focused on something else besides the problems that are outside your door. And it gives you a chance to be able to come up with solutions, to be able to let go of it like that. And it also gives the universe a chance to be able to provide solutions. And it puts you in much higher vibrations. So instead of being anxious about it, worrying about it, constantly stressing about it, you got to be in a good state of mind and you got to be feeling good and doing good. And then when everything worked out, you were like, whoa, that's pretty fucking awesome. You are really needing to be able to create a level of independence in yourself, to break the chains of codependency in some sort of way. And so there's this energy of just being able to be free to be you. Who are you? Do you remember who you are from in the past? Who you might have sacrificed in order to be everything for everyone? Because it's time to tap into that energy again and to become yourself more fully. Because that will bring you a lot of happiness. And those who are still there at the end of the day, those are the ones that are important in your life and should be made a priority. Anyone who's walking away because you decide to do what's best for you, that's okay. Alfredo, what are Mike's true intentions towards Jay? My day's going good. I hope yours is as well. Cougar, assertive. In silence, you find your power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. Raven, shaman. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and your words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. So, I feel like you know the answer to this question. If you look really deep inside of yourself, and if you are not stuck in an energy of fear, that doesn't mean nothing bad's going to come out, but that means you're not stuck in an energy of fear. So, this person wants to be able to face the storms, wants to be able to express their true self, wants to be able to put themselves out there, wants to reveal who they really are. They want to express these emotions they have inside of themselves, although they may be very fearful of some extremely harsh endings, possibly even some people lashing out or attacking in some way. This could definitely be something same-sex. If it isn't, it isn't. But it could definitely be. Or it's some sort of taboo situation in some way. This person wants to be able to step up to the plate, wants to be able to ride out the storm, wants to be able to face any kind of betrayal, face any kind of attacks by their side. Wants a strong friendship, a strong bond. Wants peace and harmony in the situation. And they are looking to express their true emotions and take action to push this forward because that's what they're wanting more than anything else. And this want and this desire is driving them to face their greatest fears and no longer worry about what is going to end, because nothing could be as bad as their friendship ending with this person. So I also feel like even if this person does not want to be with them, they are also going to be able to deal with that because they want this person to be happy. This person's intentions seem pretty pure, honestly. Even if they are not necessarily handling things the best, because I feel like this person has not necessarily handled things in the best way. In fact, in some ways, it may seem or appear like they have betrayed this person already. Or like they will. There's blood in the water already. But I don't think their actions, I don't think were intended to be a betrayal or to hurt this person. That was just a side effect of doing things out of fear. So, that's what I have for that question. Rain, a general reading for you. Let's see, Rain. What do your guides want to say to you? Peace. 22. Balance, harmony, peace, friendships, relationships, healing, and coming together. Alarm clock, wake-up call. For some reason, a dream I used to have when I was a kid is coming to mind very clearly right now. When my alarm would go off as a kid, I would sleep through that thing for like an extra half an hour. And when I did sleep through it for that extra half an hour, most of the time there'd be some sort of weird alarm clock dream. So I'm standing in the post office this one time in this line, like a bunch of faceless people in there. And all of a sudden, all these alarm clocks are running around the post office going off. When I was a teenager, I didn't sleep much. I had a lot of insomnia. So that was a lot of times why I wasn't noticing that wake-up call. You're being asked to get some extra sleep, to make sure that you're resting enough. Make sure that you're doing the things that are healthy for you, your body, your mind, your soul, and everything that you are. Because you may not be noticing some things currently that you're needing to open your eyes to. Healing these connections, bringing peace, bringing balance, bringing harmony, coming together with the people around you that maybe there has been some sort of dispute with or something like that, or even new connections and friendships. Could be something that is going to increase your finances and bring a lot of luck into your life, a lot of abundance into your life in some way. Heaven sent gifts. Heaven sent gifts. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things coming into your life that are very heaven sent at this time. There's going to be people that are coming into your life, and they're coming into your life for a reason. There's going to be connections that are coming into your life, and there's going to be healing that's going on in those connections. Even just people that you meet when you're in the store could have a very big impact on you, and you could have a very big impact on them. For one thing, it's all in how much we connect with the people around us. When you are out in public and you're in a store or something like that, don't just walk through like there's nobody in there. There are people in there. Say hi. Sometimes we're busy and we got a lot going on, and we're just running through there as quickly as we can, getting our stuff and getting out of there, trying not to look at anybody, trying not to talk to anybody because there's so many things going on and, oh, I got to get all this stuff done. But, you know, if we're not in that energy and we're just feeling like we can go with the flow, we're able to really interact with our world a lot more. And there's a lot of things we miss when we're not interacting with our world. Also, there's a lot of happiness that you bring to people by acknowledging their presence around you when you're out and about doing things like that. It's time to sound the drums of war. Savages, savages, barely even human. Savages, savages, killers at the core. They're different from us, which means they must be evil. You could actually be dealing with a lot of people around you too, trying to incite war in some way, trying to instill fear and division, hatred in others. And you're being asked to step up and express yourself and your own feelings on it, your thoughts on it. You're being asked to point out the things that people have in common and build on those things. Someone you can trust, healing heartbreak. Thought you knew it all, but there's still more left to learn. So, you may have been thinking you knew everything already. And there's a wake-up call coming in that is going to show you that you didn't quite know everything. I feel like you have never really had a whole lot of people around that you can actually trust who have actually came in with good intentions. And so when this first happens, you are definitely not going to be seeing it that way. But somebody is going to do something that is going to cause you to realize that there are those who have good intentions towards you and actually are your friends. They're going to be there at a time when you really needed somebody. And this heartbreak that you have inside of you that you have been nursing and holding on to for a very long time is going to be healing. 44 is on the clock right now. Two of Swords. Ooh. Eight of Swords. You're going to be coming to terms and coming to peace with the mental torment you have put yourself through and the mental imprisonment you've been dealing with. You might even be feeling like a bit of a jackass. I mean, she is wearing a donkey costume here. For hiding yourself, for not letting yourself connect, for not letting yourself get closer to people. Because you're going to be like, I could have had all of this peace inside of me, and I could have had all this happiness inside of me if I would have just made the decision that I needed to make. You could have been feeling extremely indecisive or unsure. And a lot of this is because you have been going down this rabbit hole in your mind of what could go wrong, who is this person, what's going on here, what are their really intentions, and there may have been a little bit of paranoia and anxiety going on as well. You're going to be making the decision to work on things that make you happy, to take care of things that make you happy, to put your time, your energy, and your effort towards commitment in yourself, towards commitment of making you happy, working on things that you love and that you care about. You have been through a lot, but everything you've been through has been helping you to align with your path even more and helping you to learn, grow, and transform in each and every time that you've gone through something. You've been leveling up, you've been mastering skills, and you have been really learning and growing from each situation you have ran into. So be proud of yourself. Black Bear, Guardian, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and your power. Help me to protect the ones that I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. So you're going to start to realize too what you need to be focused on to create a better life for yourself and for those that you love. Frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. So there's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of good fortune. There's a lot of good things that are getting ready to come your way. And it's on the other side of your fear. It's on the other side of this overthinking energy. It's on being able to break out of that. Upon being able to break out of that, it's like you're getting gifts from the universe for being able to let it go and set it aside and being able to be where you're meant to be at this moment in time, because right here is where you're meant to be, living in that moment and not worrying so much about what has happened or what will be. Authentic. Penguin. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. So, you don't have to live your life by how anybody else feels like you should live your life. You can live your life however you want to live your life. And you are definitely full of surprises, surprises that you have held back, steps that you want to take that you haven't made. It's time to start taking those steps, and it's time to really start going after what it is that you want. And the movie The Pebble and the Penguin is coming to mind too. That was a really good movie. Penguins mate for life as well. So there could actually be somebody that you're wanting to make a deeper bond or connection with, that you may be wanting to work with or collaborate with in some sort of way. And this could definitely be something that is a long-term, long-lasting connection, but you may be somebody who has not had very many long-term or long-lasting connections in your life. You may have been orphaned repeatedly throughout your life, and it could have caused you a lot of holding back when it comes to situations and trust issues. Time to address those and time to move through them. Hi, lovely. Hi, Dia Sharma. Nice to see you. Nice. Since the goat is half the energy for a Capricorn, and a mermaid's the other half, since the goat is half the energy for a Capricorn, that probably means you have a lot of overlap with Capricorn energy too. Thank you for subscribing, Sunny Girl. Nice to see you. Thank you, Fairy Len. Love you too. Dia Sharma, guidance on your academics and internship. College student. Feeling all over the place and overwhelmed. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for being here today. And before I start this question, if anybody wants to be able to donate, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wishlist in the description box below. Truly appreciate the support you guys send my way for helping me to be able to act on my purpose and be there for people and feed myself at the same time. So thank you guys for that. And thank you guys for any of the likes, shares, comments, subscribes, any of the services of mine that you purchase. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Last call. Misery, alone time, home, grief, pain, loss, to go, or time to go, loneliness and sadness. I'm on the road to misery and happiness. Shrek is coming to mind again. I don't know why Shrek is so prominent today, but Shrek is coming to mind again. It's time to go home. Last call. So you may be having a lot of late nights, sleepless nights. Try not to fall into dependency to get that sleep, because a lot of people, the reason they drink is because without alcohol, they can't sleep. So it's okay to go out and have a drink once in a while. I'll put it this way. When my man who I'm with right now, he's been in jail the last couple weeks. When he got picked up the next night, my neighbor came over and he's like, I got some whiskey if you want some whiskey with me. And I was like, no, I'm good. I don't think I should drink right now. I think I should sit with the feelings I'm feeling. I think that's what I need to deal with right now. When you are feeling in certain energies, it's not a good idea to participate in substance use. Because a lot of times, you start becoming dependent on that substance to be able to get you through those emotions, when you could have handled those emotions on your own. You may also be spending a fair amount of time feeling very overlooked, feeling like you need that validation from outside in some sort of way. You could be really wanting to have a relationship, wanting to feel important or valued in some sort of way. You may be really wanting some sort of attention and feeling like you are just starved for that attention in some sort of way. If you're going to school away from your family somewhere, especially if it's been like your first time away from your family, often overlooked, but you are totally golden. You're totally golden. You need to make sure that you're maintaining your attention on what's most important to you, your goals, the things you've been working towards for so long, because you have the ability to achieve them. You are able to achieve them. Not my responsibility. It is not your responsibility to give any part of yourself to anyone for any reason. It is not your responsibility to dress the way that they think you should dress, to act the way that they think that you should act. People's horniness is not your responsibility either. You're not responsible for it. If somebody is turned on by you, if somebody likes you, if somebody wants to have more with you and you don't want to have more with them, you do not have to have more than them. If you have gone through a rape at some point, you are not responsible for the shitty ass way that somebody treated you. For the nasty things somebody may have said to you or did to you, you are not responsible for that. It is not anything to do with what you are wearing. It is not anything to do with whether or not you are having a fun night. You are allowed to have a fun night. Other people's actions are not your responsibility. You should be able to do those things without having to be in fear that people are going to attack you. You may be feeling like you need to tone it down in some way. Like you need to cover up in some way, or like you need to be less of yourself in some way to keep the attention off of you, but you don't need to do that. What you need to do is shine brighter, be more bold, express yourself louder. Do not let anybody shut your voice off or take your power away from you. There's definitely something that you're needing to speak on, and you might be very worried about it, but you're going to do fucking amazing. You are going to glow and shine in whatever this is. Lynx, keeper of secrets. And it could be somebody around you has told you their secrets as well, and that could be weighing on you a bit. Like I was saying, you are not responsible for everything and everyone, or their emotions, or what they're going through. I've listened to thousands upon thousands upon thousands of stories from people over the years. I don't even know how many thousands at this point, because it's been going on pretty much my whole life. We cannot take every one of those with us. We cannot carry the entire world on our shoulders. So we have to be willing and able to detach, so we can sit and listen, express the things we feel we need to express. 55:44 was on the clock when I looked up. Being able to express the things that we need to express requires that as well. Because when we're too emotionally connected, we may not express certain things. Being able to allow ourselves to hear those things, feel the emotions that they were going through at that time, and then let them go. It also helps the person we're dealing with more too, because when we are not feeling so hurt because of it, it helps them to feel a little less hurt because of it too, because they can pick up on our energy during those moments. Take the time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and you keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Fox, clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. So, you're very smart. You can come up with solutions to problems very quickly. Listen to your instincts. There is resources around you to be able to do what you're wanting to do. And also be open to romance, and don't feel like everything's going to be ruined because of it. If there is a problem, you're going to be able to address it. You're going to be able to express yourself. You're going to be able to create a solution to the problems. Don't doubt your level of skills. You are definitely a very good life partner to have too. Raccoon, inventor. Decide on what you really want. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Elephant, greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone that you meet. You can overcome any problem that you see. You will naturally and easily achieve success because you're meant to. Because you are meant to be successful. You are meant to achieve your goals. You are meant to make changes in this world. And you are meant to be unbreakable, unstoppable, untamable. You are meant to be the person who has all that spotlight on you, because nobody can hold you back. And yes, there are going to be people who are hurt by that. There's going to be people who are jealous. There's going to be people who lash out. There's going to be people who are going to have problems. But that's not your problem. What is your problem is doing what you feel is right for you and doing what you want to do to create happiness and stability inside of yourself so that you can give much more to the world around you. And as you raise your vibrations by acting on your dreams and your goals, healing yourself, loving yourself, and being yourself, you show everyone in the world around you to do it too, because your walk will lead others. Lead by your actions, and these actions are going to create success. I really felt like that reading needed to be a little extra long, so I'm going to go ahead and stay on here for about an extra half an hour just to kind of get through some more questions, because there's a lot of questions today and I haven't quite made it through a whole lot of them. ML. Hi. What the full moon in Virgo is bringing you, ML. An end to the overthinking. some new lessons and growth. You might be starting a new class of some kind or deciding you want to learn about something and really doing a lot of research on it. This may actually be taking your mind away from the overthinking. You're going to be letting go of the overthinking in favor of going towards things that you love and working on them, learning about them, growing your expertise in areas. That's actually going to be ending your overthinking a lot too, because you're going to be feeling like you know a lot about the subject you're dealing with. And so you don't have to worry about it because you have really prepared yourself for it. So you could be studying a lot right now, learning something new, growing your mind, or you could have been avoiding that for a while, but you're getting ready to start that soon because you're going to be closing the door on the overthinking and on the worry and on the how it's going to happen or why it's going to happen or when or where, and you're just going to be doing. Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Giraffe, visionary. Rise above the earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. The Wheel of Fortune. The Magician and the Eight of Cups. I apparently put that deck upside down. So, once again, you're going to be walking away from this constant need to know everything. The song that's coming to mind is, I just got to figure you out, got to figure you out. It's by Mercules. And what is that song called? It's Shape of You, I think, by Mercules. It's a remake of Ed Sheeran's Shape of You. You may have been falling into just mental entrapment, worried about what people are going to think, or worried about how things are going to work out between you and someone, or worried about what's going on in a situation, but you're really going to be letting that go, and you're going to be gaining a higher perspective because of it. You're going to be able to feel like you can move away from things. Even if there's a lot of emotion involved, you can move away from things if you need to. Because you'll be just fine if you do. And in doing that, you're going to be really stepping into your power. You're going to be feeling good about the situation. You're going to be manifesting much better. You're going to really be feeling like there's new avenues to explore, new ideas to see. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes coming for you. The past is no longer going to be a thing. And there's going to be a lot of abundance and fortune coming your way along with this new way of thinking and being. I was just thinking of something. I got some fortune cookies the other day. And since I was thinking of that, I saved them because I was wanting to be able to use them in some way. I can't even remember the way at the moment, but... Oh, nope, they're not there. Never mind. You have all the skills, tools, and abilities, everything that you need inside yourself to create the life you desire. You're going to start feeling more that way. Like, you are you, period. Regardless of what else is around you, who else is around you, where you are, what's going on, it doesn't matter. You're still you. And you still have everything in you to be able to create, no matter what's going on. And it's going to allow you to leave behind that overthinking and that need to cling on to things, which is going to create a much better situation for yourself in every connection you have. Margaret. I completely understand that that does not include going against yourself, and I would never tell you to go against yourself or allow anybody to abuse you in any way. Apologizing to somebody does not allow them to abuse you. That admits that you have a part and that you want to make right your part. That doesn't mean they made right their part. That doesn't mean you have to accept anything coming from them. That leads the way for them to be able to let go of their pride and apologize as well. And even if they don't, they don't. But it doesn't matter, because you did what was right for you, and you were able to let the situation go because of it. You tried to do what you needed to do to create peace. And it allows you to let go of any kind of regrets or feelings of, I didn't do my part, or whatever that you hold on to that keeps you stuck and involved in the situation when it's stagnant. And then you can just let it go, and it can come back together when it's meant to or not. Smaragdenia, hi. How is Gianni feeling about you? Let's see how this person is feeling about you. At peace with their decision. At peace with your decisions. At peace with your decisions to end something toxic. To light yourself up. At peace with who you are. Your giving nature. Your loving kindness. At peace with who you are, no matter what you have. So don't worry about not being enough for this person, because this person sees you as enough. You're very giving, very generous, very pure, very kind-hearted. And they don't worry that that's going to lead you anywhere bad, because they know as you give, you will be given too. This person feels like they want to be generous with you and want to give to you because you're so giving to the rest of the world around you. Be okay with this person giving to you. Open up to the idea of it. You bring life and light to the world. This person feels like you are a light worker. I don't know if they would just say it that way, or like touched by an angel type of feeling, you know. They really feel like you're a very pure person who brings a lot of love, light, beauty, peace, and happiness and joy to the world, to their life. You make them feel like a kid again. You make them feel like they can just enjoy themselves, like they can just live in the moment and be at peace. They really love being around you and with you. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. So you might be getting a little caught up in worrying about how they see you or how they feel about you, and this is causing you to behave very differently than you normally behave. It's causing you to come out of that happiness, that joy, that light. It's causing you to come out of that live every day and live every moment, that youthful, joyful experience that this person is used to having around them. And don't do that. Don't allow yourself to do that. This person might be having some issues right now, but it has nothing to do with you. Their energy has shifted. Their energy has shifted because they're feeling that same way. They're feeling like, oh my God, what do I have to offer this amazing person? I don't have anywhere near enough to offer this amazing person. They're feeling like they are this cold person, or this like person that just has not been that way in their life, in others' lives. I don't feel like they think that they make the same difference in the world or in your life as you make in theirs. And if you start going into a darker energy like that, a colder energy like that, then this person's going to feel like, yeah, I was right. This is actually really true, that I am actually hurting this person and not good for them. Dragonfly magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Because you are so giving, you could have dealt with a lot of situations where people have taken advantage, where they've hurt, abused, used, where they've left you in the cold, where they've not given you that same loyalty, care, generosity as you've given them, where you have been in one-sided relationships or situations. But know that your intuition is on point when it comes to people and the feelings they are feeling towards you when you're in a peaceful state. And make sure that you do what you need to do for yourself to take care of you. When you're not around this person, if you want to spend 5 minutes thinking about them, no problem. Spend 5 minutes thinking about them. Try not to let yourself fall into a constant state of thinking about them, wondering about them, where they're at, what they're doing, where they're going, because it will really start to mess with this beautiful, peaceful, joyful energy that you have in your life. You're welcome, Sanch. Thank you for being here today. Hi, Brittany Jones. Once again, between messages, if you guys wanted to be able to donate, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list in the description box below. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for anything that you do for this channel to support me and my purpose. Whether it's doing the donations, the super thanks stickers, the super chat, or super thanks button and the super chat stickers, or liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Everything that you guys do to support me and my channel really does help me out so much. I appreciate you guys. Divine Grace, your question is, what is Raymond's current feelings towards you? Like you're somebody who has left the nest to go in search of your abundance. You're somebody who's not afraid to fly, to take a chance, to take a risk, to create a change. Put the pedal to the floor. This person wants to move very quickly. Make sure that you're moving at a pace that you're comfortable with too. A dream is a wish your heart makes. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In a dream you will lose your heartache. Whatever you wish for, you keep. So, this person could really feel like you dream very big. They also may feel like you are a dream come true. Like maybe they wished for you and now you're here. The other one that's coming to mind is, oh, thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. The other one that's coming to mind is, I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today. So they could have been, before you walked into their life, they definitely could have been wishing for someone to come in who really understood them, who wanted to move forward, who had dreams and goals like they did, and who wanted to take action to go after them. Also, you're somebody who does not put up with games. You're very honest, well-spoken. You're very truthful. This person is feeling like you might not be sure about them or whether or not you want to be with them. They also may feel like you prioritize your work very highly. It's very important to you. So it's almost kind of like they feel like if they were with you, you'd be cheating on them with your work in a way. You may have dealt with people who have cheated on you because of work, because you're very dedicated or focused on your work. It's very important to you. And so they felt very invalidated or insecure because of it. This person sees how strong you are, how much you've been through, how much you've dealt with, and how you have risen above, how you've been able to let it go, and how you've been able to walk through new doors, how you've been able to trust yourself, to take action, to end things in situations that were not healthy for you, how you are perfectly fine on your own. You're very abundant, you're very stable, you're very fertile. And you may be very afraid of dealing with a player again. And so you are perfectly fine with ending things if it feels like it's messing with your work, or if it feels like this person might be doing something else. They know that you would have no problem ending things. Putting your foot down, speaking your truth when you need to. Sea turtle, protection. You're going to call them on their bullshit if there is any. So even if you are a dream come true, they're not coming very close, because I feel like they're kind of in and out right now. They're like, I'm not sure if I want somebody who's going to call me on every bit of my bullshit. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm prepared for that. They may be a little scared to face you because you're so intimidating and imposing in some sort of way to them. Sea turtle, protection. You're a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything that you need to be protected and happy. So you have everything that you need to be happy. You don't need this person in your life, although that it's a nice bonus to have. At the same time, you don't need them in your life. So don't worry too much about what they think about you or how they feel about you. If they really feel something good for you and they feel like they can do it, they will take the steps to do it. Especially since you're so honest, you've told them what you want. I agree, Canchin. If he can't treat you like a princess or a queen, just throw him out of your life, girl. Sometimes they realize their mistake and come back and do it, and sometimes they don't. But here's the thing. You want somebody who wants you. And somebody who wants you is going to show they want you. Just like you're going to show you want them when you want them. Divine Empress 333. Will I have a new and long-term love soon? Squirrel. Always prepared. Always be prepared because you never know what's going to be coming. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone around. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. What do you want for the future? So, in the future, you want to have a new and long-term love. Life will give you what you need for that. Get out there and work, play, have fun, go out, take yourself on a date, go to the park, go to the library, go to a restaurant, go out and have a drink one night. Make sure you're in a good mood and energy when you do it. Enjoy yourself. Live and have fun. When you do that, it attracts in those mates. It's kind of like which it's funny in the human world. It's the women that do that, but in the animal world, there's a lot of males that do that in certain species. Like a lot of birds, the males are the ones that go out and they like show off their plumage, and they go and have fun, and either they wrestle or they, dive bomb at each other, or Or they just go out and show off their feathers and preen themselves and, you know, look really good and take care of themselves, and it attracts in those mates. So taking care of you is going to be what attracts in those mates. Taking care of your needs, your wants, and really allowing yourself to have them. Moose, wisdom. Let your head and your mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Dream big. Believe big. Have a lot of hope. But at the same time, remain grounded and remember that things don't always just happen so easily. There's a lot of work that goes into things like that. There's a lot of energy, a lot of time. There's a lot of effort required. And just like you want somebody who's going to want to do those things towards a relationship for you, you're going to want to be doing those things in a relationship for someone as well. If that person is inspiring you to do that and you're inspiring them to do that, that's what makes a great relationship. The Tower. There's going to be some sort of shocking news, or something may be happening that is going to be being dismantled in some sort of way. But even though there's a lot falling apart in your life, you're going to be standing very strong, feeling very confident, doing very well. You're really going to be handling everything and taking care of everything, and you're going to be feeling good about yourself during this. The things that are happening right now are happening so that you can build a new foundation for yourself and create something very strong and solid, long-lasting. Because you've been through the things that you have, you know how to work through a lot of the things that are entailed in a long-term relationship or in a marriage. Definitely going to end up, there may even be something that happens that really opens someone's eyes to what they want as well and who they want it with. The Last Holiday is actually coming to mind. They have that movie on YouTube if you wanted to watch it. It has Queen Latifah in it. Really good movie. There may be somebody who gets a diagnosis of something as well. Or somebody may end up finding out about a death in their life and then realizing how short and precious life is. So yeah, there could definitely be something where somebody has been admiring you for a long time, and they may want to move things to the next level in some sort of way. They may be kind of pushed into it by these blessings in disguise that happen in their life. Or yours. So, I'm probably going to be on here for about 8 to 10 more minutes, guys. And then I'm going to be calling it good for today. If I don't make it through your questions, you can try to make it for next month's free question session. Hit the little bell button, and that way you guys will know when it's coming and you don't miss it or get there late. And also, you can purchase my services. You can find them in the description box below, or you can come by on Thursdays and make a purchase for questions during my live readings then. And thank you once again to anybody who donates today. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list in the description box below, or there's the super thanks or super chat. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for doing anything to support my channel, whether it be through donating, purchasing, or through liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. It really does make a very big difference in my life, and it allows me to be able to take care of myself while I'm here to take care of you guys. So thank you for that. Appreciate you guys. And let's see what the next question is. We're going to do a few more of these and be done for the day. I have no idea how to say that name at all. Avida. And then the rest of it I don't know how to say. Sorry about that. And not really, because I mean, how would I have learned, you know, unless I went out of my way to do it, and I've done that with a lot of things. I do good enough. Sorry. Okay, anyway. Wow. You may be having a hard time right now with the need to tell yourself that you're doing a good job. You may be really being very hard on yourself and really questioning everything that you're doing and having a hard time dealing with the situations in your life because you may be really feeling like you need to take care of everything and like you just don't have the time or the energy and like you're not doing a good enough job because you're not taking care of everything. You could have grown up in a household where the parent you had, one parent you had might have been expected to take care of like everything all the time. And really did a very good job of it. But didn't really do a very good job of focusing on things that are more important a lot of the time. Could have been somewhat neglectful, could have been emotionally disconnected and detached. They could have been going through a lot of their own abuse in ways too. Self-abuse as well as possibly partner abuse. It could have been partner abuse that you never got to see, that was kept hidden from you. That was kept hidden from the world, you know, because everything's supposed to look perfect. So, make sure that you are letting yourself know that you're doing a good job and nobody can do everything. And it's all what is most important to you. What do you want to prioritize? Do you want to keep making that mistake of prioritizing everybody else's needs, wants, desires, and everything they got going on over you and sacrificing yourself for that? Or do you want to make the decision to work on your stuff and know that that is good enough and that people will love you regardless of whether or not you choose to work on your stuff? I can't do an exact time, but I can tell you what the energy says on it. So, once again, we're in Avita's reading. Unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Hummingbird, miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. It doesn't matter if this person ever gets a hold of you. It doesn't. You got so many people fucking looking at you, fighting over you, wanting you. They are all around you. There are so many possibilities, so many openings, so many doors, so many opportunities for you to have love. Get out there and let yourself explore life. Don't let this situation hold you back and waste your time. This person may even be watching, but that doesn't matter. They're not acting. If they wanted you and really wanted you, they'd be acting. And maybe getting out there and doing this stuff might actually pop them out of that reverie. And if it doesn't, you won't even care anymore because you're going to be feeling good. You're going to be looking good. You're going to be having fun. You may not even want this person by the time they do contact you again. Because you're going to be having the time of your life, feeling good, going places, doing things, enjoying yourself, and not feeling like this person is draining your life's fucking energy anymore, but technically it's you. Because you're giving your power away. You're giving your time, your attention, your focus to this, your dedication to this person who is not prioritizing you in the same way. Because if they were, they'd be there. At the end of the day, we all want somebody who's going to be there. And if they're not going to be there, then why would we want that person? Because we're still alone at the end of the day. So are you done being alone, or do you want to continue using this as an excuse to be alone? And then being upset and hurt and in pain because you are alone. It's time to end any kind of codependency, to end any kind of addictions, to free yourself of the past. And to hop up into those high vibrations of joy, love, happiness. I can go anywhere, do anything, be anyone. It's time to be that generous person again too. To give again, to love again, to be enjoying yourself again. And not to be holding back because of someone from the past and the actions they've had towards you. This person is giving to you unequally. They're not giving the generosity that you are giving. And anyone with any wisdom worth a grain of salt would tell you the same thing. To place your priority and your time and your effort and energy onto situations that are giving back to you too. Believe that you are worthy of receiving, and then find somebody who's going to give to you. That doesn't mean believe you're worthy of receiving and this person's going to give to you. That means believe you're worthy of receiving, and then go out and find the person that's actually going to give to you and be with that person. Because there is people that will give to you and there's people who will not. And it's okay that there's people who won't. I'm sure there's some people that you don't want to give to in that way either. You're welcome, Earth Angel. You're welcome, Canchin. And you are definitely an Earth Angel as well, apparently. All of you are Earth Angels. It's all in just the good things that you do in the world around you every day. I love music too, definitely. Thanks, Savita. Pizza. Thank you, Canchin. I appreciate it. You're welcome, and I am so happy that you were able to make it here today. You're welcome, Alfredo. MHKP. What does Eric feel for me? That rhymes. It sounds like one of the old jump rope songs they used to have. This person may feel like you fill them with a lot of youthful energy. You bring a lot of youthful energy. Lion, higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. This person might think that you're a little bit like Dr. Seuss. If you rhyme a lot, they really are very amused by this. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and for your tribe. You are somebody who has a lot of integrity. You have a lot of dignity. You always try to make the best decision for everyone involved in a situation. You don't just think about yourself when you make choices or when you take action. You think about everyone involved. You're a very good leader, and you lead through your action. You're very courageous when it comes to that. Very bold, very daring. You are not afraid to stand out and shine. You're not afraid to show your true colors, and you are not afraid to say what needs to be said. This person may want to, as well, be the same way with you. Eagle, mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. You're independent. You're free. You are somebody who really takes the world by storm. You're going to make very big impacts, very big changes on this planet. This person really feels like you could do anything, and you can see things from such a high perspective that it really helps you to be able to hone in on the details and make the changes necessary, make the impacts necessary. Ram, perseverance, that you are somebody that's never going to give up. You have many gifts, no problem, can withstand the life or the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. So, this person feels like you never give up. And because you never give up, good luck follows you wherever you go. That you are somebody who will stand for what you believe in. You're somebody who's going to achieve what you set out to achieve. King of Wands. You're very driven, very motivated by your desires, by your passions, by your goals and your dreams. You have definitely a lot of spiritual gifts, a lot of insight, a lot of awareness. Your intuition is very strong. You're very connected to your emotions. You know what you want. And when you know what you want, you go after it. You take action towards it. This person really feels like they want to take action towards you as well, I feel like. Like they want to unbury the mysteries within, uncover the mysteries within. Like they want to express the truth of how they feel and who you are to them, because they feel like you are very important in their life. You inspire them, you motivate them, you make them dream big, you make them see the world in a different perspective. And you really make them think about things, face the truth, and express the truth. You see beyond the illusions, and you know what's what. And you have no problem expressing yourself. They absolutely love this. It really drives them crazy and makes them want to take action. They want to build a family with you. They want to have success with you. They want to enjoy life with you because they feel like it would never be boring with you by their side. Samya Tiwari. Hi. Who are your spirit guides? And you're very welcome. Thank you for being here today. And also, thank you again to anybody who supports my channel in whatever way you do, whether it be liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, leaving timestamps or donations, hitting the little super thanks button or super chat stickers, or you can find my PayPal, Cash App, and Amazon wish list in the description box below as well. Thank you guys so much for taking care of me and supporting me while I'm here to take care of you guys and support you in your lives. So this is going to be my last question for today, and then I'm going to be logging off. If I didn't get to your question, sorry about that. I can only do it for so long. I will be back the first week of next month to do this again. So you can hit the notification bell and make sure that you show up early so that you can get your question in. Or you can also order my services from my description box below, or tune in on Thursdays during my live readings and purchase questions. Who are my spirit guides? Samya Tiwari. Heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take the time alone to find a balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Pronghorn, action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. So, trust the path that you're on. Have patience and know that the seeds that you have planted are taking time to grow. Your abilities and gifts are very strong, and what you are bringing to life is going to be extremely successful. But everything takes time. Remember to be patient with yourself as well, and do not feel like you should be there any sooner than you are. You're where you're meant to be in this current moment. So let go and allow things to flow. High Priestess, the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant. Here pretty soon, there's going to be a lot of activity going on. There's going to be a lot of competition over your time, your energy, your effort. There's going to be a lot of people vying for you and your skills and what you offer to the table. There's going to be a lot of people really wanting to be involved in whatever it is you have going on as well. So right now, enjoy the downtime too. We're not meant to know everything at every moment. But connect with your higher self and trust in that connection. Trust in your intuition. Trust in your abilities. And know that success is definitely coming in with these changes that are happening right now. There may be some sort of conflict that spurs this success into action, or there could be some sort of confrontation or some sort of fight or argument that ends up happening. And there could even be some sort of competition that ends up happening as well that leads to this success and this growth. There may be a competition that you enter into. Wolf, Pathfinder, release your past and start a new journey. You are the teacher and you help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. So you have a love that can make it through anything. You have a loyalty that can make it through anything. There could definitely be a partnership right now that you could be entering into, or that could be very new in your life in some sort of way. And there could be a lot of outside people that are trying to get between it, trying to cause conflict or competition, trying to put people into jealous modes or things like that. There could be a lot going on. But just know that the situation you're dealing with, you can make it through. And also, there is definitely the potential for the both of you to make it through. Whether this is I'm feeling like it could definitely be a business partnership as well, but it could be a love partnership too, because both are here. And it could be in both areas. And maybe you're having a hard time dealing with everything going on at once too. There could be a lot of gossip or just conflicts. Don't let these conflicts break you down too much. You may be dealing with a lot on your shoulders right now, but somebody's going to be there to support you and to create stability. To be your rock and to be stable when you need it. I feel like maybe you've been that for a lot of people. And I feel like somebody is going to come in and show you that somebody could be there for you in that way too. So, thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you, Divine Empress 333. Hi, Rashima. Sorry I didn't make it to your questions, guys, but we're getting ready to sign off here in a minute. Hi, Polly. Nice to hear from you too, Rashima. You're welcome, Rain. And as I've said before, guys, write your question once. It's harder to go through the comments when it's in there multiple times. Thank you so much, ML. I really appreciate that. And you're very welcome. Thank you to anybody who donates in whatever way. Thank you for those who send it through YouTube or through my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish lists. I really do appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes, all the support you send my way. So sorry you're away from your family. It can be really hard to be away from your family when especially if you've been extremely close to them. A lot of families don't have very many boundaries. Mine did not growing up either. And so when it kind of becomes extremely codependent, and when you end up going somewhere without them, it can be harder than it can be for other people at times. Really glad I could be here to answer that question today. That's why I felt like you really needed some extra into that question, because you're going through a really rough time period right now, and this is a make or break it time. And you know what? You have it in you to make it. And it's not going to be too long before you get to schedule a visit home to see your family. Focus on that, and don't focus on the distance being created. I agree, ML. She's going to do amazing. You don't need to be successful, Dia. But you have a very strong desire to be. And that very strong desire is going to get you there. Just remember to take time out for the other things that are important to you too. And if you're really missing your family, call them and talk to them. And if you guys have a hard time making a time to get a hold of each other and stuff, schedule one because it's worth it. It's worth prioritizing that. All your school classes are scheduled, right? Because they're a priority. Well, this could be a priority too, and you can fit it into your schedule and write it down on the calendar that today me and my mom are going to have a phone call or whatever, whoever it may be. You're very welcome for that too. By the way, thank you, Polly, for the donation. Really appreciate it. If anybody else wants to donate, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list in the description box below. Hi, Purnima. Hi, Carmen. Sorry I didn't make it to your question. You're very welcome, Divine Grace. Thank you for being here, too. Sorry I didn't make it to your guys' questions before we ended out today. I got really in depth on a couple of them, but it just felt like they really needed to hear the extra messages and needed the extra energy. Hi, Elena. Oregon's pretty close to Idaho. You're welcome, MHKP. You're welcome, Samya. Thank you as well. I appreciate you and the compliments. Hi, Grow with Tori. You're welcome, Polly. Have a good day as well. Have a good day to everybody here. And thank you guys for the support again. The likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes, the compliments. Thank you guys for the donations. Really appreciate you guys so much. And I really hope you guys have a... Love you too, Tori. You're very appreciated too. Hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.